Hi everybody, it's Deb here with Curating Memories and Creative Life. So thank you guys so much for coming by today. And today is kind of like the reveal. It's actually where I'm going to reveal the rest of the little junk journal that I created for Christmas. It's kind of like a junk journal mini. I don't know. I'm really a mini album maker and folio maker. I don't do junk journals very often. So I had to it took me a while, you guys. That's why I also had some family things come up, and I'm in the middle of moving and packing and watching grandkids for summer. So there was a lot going on, but even with this, it took me a while to like really know what to do in here. So kudos to all of you junk journal makers, because this took me forever, I feel like. But before we get started, I wanted to thank Leslie and Beck's Crafting World again to let me participate in their hop. And I know it's a couple of weeks that it was last shown. The last video was on July 26th, and I know I'm late, but I just wanted to get this done, and I have a couple of prizes to announce to everybody on who the winners are. And so I'm really excited to share with you guys. Now, I'm just going to vaguely go over like what I made for those of you that were new, that are turning in and need some inspiration for Christmas ideas. Okay, so here are a couple of cards that I made. I made this one is a slider card, so super cute. And I know the paper, I think it was Home for the Holidays by Stamperia is what I used for to make all of these. And the little deer peeking around the corner, and then you can write your message here, or you can write it in the back. So this is one of the cards, and then it just slides down this, right? So there's that one. This one was super, super easy, you guys. I am definitely going to be making some more of these for Christmas. I love the way that it pops up, and super cute and easy to put in an envelope. Love this one. This one was one of my favorite ones to do. Yeah, they're all fun, but this one was just one of the favorite ones that I liked. And then this one was unique. I liked this one, and Tiffany Begill, she wrote a comment on this saying that it would be, I think it was this one, or it might have been this one. I don't know. Anyway, any of these would be really good for a little element in a folio or a album. And so anyway, this one has a magnet, and so this little tag comes off and then sticks right on top of there, and it opens up like this. So you can definitely have some room to write your message. You have like maybe a little sentiment up here. I just really love, and you can do like a whole sheet, like a scenery, right? And so I really liked this one. And I'll put the link down below for you so you can check it out. And there's a magnet back there, so it keeps it closed. This one was super neat too. I decided to use a chipboard house from the collection, and again, it was Home from the Holidays from Stamperia. And then again, you can write your message, maybe put like a little family pictures. If you're into sending pictures for the holidays to relatives or whatever, you can definitely do that here, and then write a message here. I just thought that this one was really, really cool. And then on the back, I built kind of like a little stand so you can stand it up. So it does stand up. So it just stands up just like that. And I just thought that was a really cool idea. So all of these are really cool little cards. And again, I'll put the links down below to all 4 of the videos that we did in the series. And I have all of the descriptions, and each one of the videos has all of the participants' YouTube channels as well. So if you want to go and check out what they made, you are more than welcome to do that. And then, let's see. Week 2. Week 2 was packaging. And this is the packaging I did. And this is part of the prize, you guys. So this right here is the prize for the winner number 2. Okay. And they'll get all of these little tags and stuff. Super cute. And this one, again, I used the Stamperia I use the Stamperia paper, and here's all the little tags that they'll get inside of their little box. Super cute. I just love how all of these turned out. And so they'll get all of those, and then your tags just fit right inside of here. And these are so chunky. These tags are a little bit chunkier than what I wanted, but they are super cute, and I just think they're just going to be so pretty on presents for your holiday gifts. So yeah, so this one fits right back there. Now to close it, you just go ahead and you just place this piece right inside of the little lip there. And that ribbon keeps getting in my little way. Let's see here. Go ahead and there we go. So just like that. Okay. And then the second one is from Recollections, and it's actually some of these are from Recollections, and also I can't think of the name. Echo Park, I think, I mixed two different ones together. So these are from Recollections, and this is the tag, the cut-apart tags that you get in, you get the sheet of cut-apart tags. That's what these are. These are all just the tags that come in that sheet. And so you'll get all of these beautiful little tags to decorate your packages with, or cards, or whatever you want to do with them. So you're going to get 2 of these, which I think is super cute. So this just fits in there just like that. Again, right in that little area. Let's see, maybe it goes in this way. There we go. I think it goes in this way. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you guys. I didn't glue the other one down like I did the other one I just showed you. So I didn't glue this one down. So these just fit all in through here, and I'm just going to stick them right in there, just like that. Okay, just like that. So I think that is such a cool idea. And then for the prize, I will get to that in just a bit. Now for the third week, I made this wreath, and I show you how to make these paper poinsettias. And this is such an easy project, you guys. I just took a wreath from my stash and took the burlap from my stash. Everything here was in my stash. So so I just took all of this stuff and just kind of made this wreath, and share it with you how to create these poinsettias. And they are so pretty. I love them. So that is the wreath that I made for week number 3. For week number 4, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get into this one here. And I am going to share with you the finished junk journal that I did. Now for this finished junk journal, like I said, I really love this little paper. This paper that I used is one that is not, it's not cardstock. It's really like copy paper almost, but it's Pink Christmas. And it's junk journal and scrapbook cutouts. And it's so, so pretty. I just absolutely love it. Now, this is the leftovers that I had from everything that I used. I only have 2 things left, and I wanted to keep those because I wanted to go ahead and make something for myself. So, but this junk journal is super cute, and I just love this little Santa. I put, this Jingle Bells is actually a little, I think it's balsam wood, but it's made from Mente, and I went ahead and inked it up and glued on some of the glitter. And I just think that's so cute. And then I finished the side here. I just went ahead and grabbed this frilly ribbon and then put a pink one up on top, and then put some little pearls on the back of this. And then here is the back. And then so I went ahead and used a combination of seam binding and and ribbon. So when you open this up, you guys, it's this super chunky, okay? Like I said, I think journals are supposed to be super chunky. I don't know, but this one is super chunky, you guys. So I went ahead and used this really big little house. I just thought that this house was so pretty. It reminds me of like a Santa house. And so I put Santa's little picture here. And there are 2 signatures in here with a bunch of other things, okay? So you open it up, and then I did substitute some papers in here from the Sugar Plum Recollections paper that was sold like, I want to say 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know, but it's an old one, and I bought a ton of this when it was. I bought like 3 or 4 packs of this, and I'm down to 2. So, so this is a Sugar Plum, and this is the Recollections pack that I used for substituting some of the paper. And then in here, I just went ahead and added some papers for photos or whatever the winner would like to do with those. And yeah, and then this is magnetized, so you can definitely add photos in here or whatever memorabilia you want to add pictures in here. This is actually, and I'm going to go ahead and take this little one up. This actually, you could stick something underneath, so it is a little tuck spot. Okay, and it closes. So here is the first signature, and I left some of these blank because, you know, sometimes people want to do their own thing, and so I went ahead and just left that blank. And then here I stuck some little tags and stuff. I did add a couple of Prima Christmas paper in here from a few years ago that I had left over. And then I love this little window, so I did make that into a pocket. And I'm going to come in just a bit so y'all can see it a little bit more. There we go. I think that's good. There we go. And then here I put some ribbon and some pearls here. On the bottom, I just wrote Christmas time is here again. And then here I left these 2 pages blank. Here you have a nice little images right here. I just thought that was so pretty. And then here you have a little Christmas scene with Santa and 2 reindeers. I thought that was super cute. I love that. I love that. And then I added a place where you can journal. I did use my stencils to create some little places in there. So I used like the snowflake stencil. I used this Merry Christmas stencil with stars. I also used this stencil. Now this stencil has ribbons and holly through it right here. You can see where my pink is. And I think that this stencil is pretty cool because it's got lots of different little things in it. But this is the stencil that I used. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, so I stenciled throughout here, and I really like it. I hope that the winner likes it too. And then here's a little tag with a little paper clip. And then here I added a little tuck spot. It's a little snow globe, and then it has a little tag right here. And then I added a doily up in this corner with a flower. And then on this side I added some little fringe with a little bow up here. I thought that was super cute. Here on this page you have the little house, and then you have, I went ahead and stenciled in some snowflakes, some tags, and in this little pocket. Now this pocket is part of that little page kit that I had. I thought that was super cute, and so you turn it over, and I put another little pocket on the other side with a snowman, and he is actually a paper clip. Let me see if I can get him out, because I was having a really terrible time, you guys, trying to figure out the paperclip thing. And so I hope he's not glued back there. He might be glued down. I don't know. Oh, I think he's... Yeah, I think he's stuck on there. There we go. Okay. I think, yeah, he was stuck on here. Let me fix this. Ugh, this got torn off a little bit, you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Okay. All right. So here is the little snowman. Now I did do a paper clip in the back. You guys, I'm not a paper clip person, but I thought I see a lot of you guys making paper clips and I spent like half the night one night looking over paperclip tutorials because I could not figure out how to do them. I know that sounds horrible because I'm I feel that I'm pretty seasoned in some things, but I'm not in paper clips apparently. So I went ahead and did this little paper clip here, and so I just put it right behind the snowman, and so yeah, he just goes right behind there just like that. And I added a prima flower and then some of this beautiful crocheted lace. And then here on this side we have this beautiful girl. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, and she is just so gorgeous. And then here I added this little kitty and with a little doily on there. And then on the back, it has a couple of photos. And I'm going to share with you what I put in the envelope. And so here is 2 photos of girls near Christmas trees. And so I thought that was super cute. And then I put like a little paper clip here to hold them in place. And then here, and I'm going to have to glue this down, I think. I have to glue that back down. I think it came out just a little bit. But here are some little scenery tags that you have. And I just thought that those were super cute. So you could use those on cards or whatever. I thought that was super cute. And this is made from the envelope right here. I put some like little dangly trim right here. Just thought that was super cute. So in the envelope, okay, I'm giving you some really good crafty goodies. And so you get some little sequin snowflakes and 3 dies. There's this one has a bow, and I'm just going to take this out. And again, this is it has a bow, a holly, a snowflake, 2 little bells, and another little a Christmas ball there. I just thought that those were super cute. And then like a little leaf thing there. And this is on a magnet sheet. Okay, so I did put a magnet sheet on this one. And then the other one is brand new. That one I think I used once, and then this one is brand new. It has a gingerbread man, a couple of little Christmas balls, a candle, another little bell, a candy cane, snowman, and a tree. And I thought that was super cute too. And then I have this die here. And this die is really cool if you've never seen them. See if I can open it. I had to cut it to get into it. This die is really cool. When I saw this, I was like, oh, that's cool. And so this one has Merry, Hello, Hooray, and it has Congrats. And basically these stand up on your card. So you cut them out and then you put them on the top part of your card, kind of like this. So that, you know, and of course it would be right side, but you put them out on top of your card like that. And I think that those are really cool. So you get 4 of those. And so yeah, so there are a couple of goodies in here for you. I think that these are super cool. And so I hope that you enjoy these little dies. And so I'm just going to set them right back in here. just like that. And that is it for that. And this is held down by Velcro. Now, if you remember, I told you this one was done by Velcro, and I'm going to show the other one I did with magnets. So here's the little pocket. Here's the snowman with some little dangly balls on it. And then here is one of my my little what do you call it, paper clips, and I just stuck one of the little cookies on here. Now this cookie was made for a swap I did, and I can't remember her name, but yeah, it was so fun to do a swap with her, and she's super nice, super nice. So I just went ahead and I'm gonna put this back on here, so just like that. And then here, I went ahead and stenciled down here, Merry Christmas. And then, y'all, this was supposed to be one of those envelopes that you, you know, have these little metal things on here, and you can tie it closed. But this kind of came out. And so, but I still decided to use it, and I decorated it just with some washi tape. And I went ahead and stuck some little Santa tags in here, and these are super, super cute. So I thought that those would be, and these would be great for like cards or, you know, your tags or whatever you want. So I just thought that those were super cute, and so I hope that you like those. You turn the page, and I just went ahead and just stuck this down. Now this right here is a tuck spot, so you can tuck something underneath it if you want to. And then I did a little tag right here with the hot cocoa because the snowman is right here. And then here I had this little gal. Oh gosh, so cute. So I went ahead and put some snowflakes behind her. Well, I stenciled the snowflakes like coming down, and then I just went ahead and added her on there. And then here I had found this little holly cup, and I think it was from a swap that I did. And so yeah, with snowflakes. And then here I just put that little cupcake there, and I decided to add some little dangly balls on there. Here I put a little believe on here with a little cookie tree, and then there is a snowflake here, and then I added one of the Prima pink poinsettias here. And then here is Santa. And then on the other side, this is another little tuck spot right here. And then I went ahead and stenciled some down here with the holly and bow. And then here, because this is the gingerbread house, I went ahead and I did the gingerbread men with some paper clips. So this one was covered, and then this one is kind of not. So, but I just think they turned out super cute. And like I said, I'm working on, definitely going to be working on trying to get more knowledge about how to do paper clips. That is one thing. Like I said, I've never really needed to do it, and so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead, you know. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do more paper clips. So I thought those were cute. And then you can see the back right here. Here's another little tuck spot that you can put some tags in or something. And then here is another little pocket that you can add some things inside. And that is for this is number 1. This is number 2 that we're going to be going into. So number 2 has some really pretty items inside, and I just love this little snowman. And so here is another paper clip. Now this tag was actually made from a swap that I got, and I just added the paper clip to the back. And I thought, oh, that looks really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. I did stencil in all of the snowflakes throughout here. And then I stenciled in this part right here, added one of the Prima poinsettias, and then added in some other little things here. So there's that. and this little guy. And then I made this gingerbread man or gingerbread girl a while back. I think it was maybe a year or two ago. And I think she's so cute. So I decided to add her in here. So I just thought she's a Dex card. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and add her in here. And I just thought that she was so cute. And I'm actually going to put her in this pocket over here. So there we go. Now, let's see, where did we go? We are here. So we did that page. We did this. I think, did we do this where I showed you? This is part of the envelope that is over here. Okay. And I went ahead and added some tags and stuff. And then I actually added one of the other little pieces here. These are cutout pieces, and then winter wishes. And then I added this beautiful lace here. Now with the lace, I kind of kind of folded it together and I glued it together. So it's actually glued all together. It was one straight piece, and then I went ahead and just folded it inside of itself and then glued those pieces down. So it kind of ruffled. So here's that lady's so pretty. And then here is another little tuck spot with some little doilies on this page. Here I just stuck a little tree paper clip on the back of my little candy. So I just went ahead and did that. And that just goes right here. And then here is a little pocket right here that is from that collection. I just left this blank. And then here's another snowman. Here I put a little cocoa tuck spot here, and then a candy cane and the tree. And then this little candy cane and the cookies were made from the same person. And I can remember her last name. It's Perez, but I cannot remember her first name for some reason. Let me see. Hold on one second. Elizabeth, you guys. It's Elizabeth Perez by Beady Bom Bom. So she is here on YouTube. Beady Bom Bom, Elizabeth Perez. That's who made these items here. And I knew it. I was like, what is her name? And so, and she's the one that cut out these Believe little sentiments as well. And so, and I thought I would go ahead and add these to the little journal because they're so cute and they fit right in because they're so colorful. And so here I have a little picture of Santa with the little Christmas tree paper clip. I went ahead and stenciled here, and then here's some cookies down here because Santa loves cookies. And then here is another little tag. Here I added some washi tape along the middle of this pretty ruffled area here. And then this is blank. There's Santa. And then here's a journaling spot that says Merry Christmas. Here I added this big snowflake. Now this was from another swap, and I don't remember who gave this to me. But if you recognize this and you gave this to me, thank you so much, because I love it. I love those big snowflakes. Here I went ahead and did this down the middle, and I actually got kind of messed up because I wanted this to be a belly band, you guys, and I actually messed up and just thought, you know what, it looks pretty like that. So I left it and put a bow up on top here. And then here on this side, here is another paper clip I did. On this side, I did a little present. And then on this side, I did the globe. And it just comes out like this. And I think I was getting better as I was going with the paper clips. At first I was not too sure about myself, but I think I got a little bit better. So here is the Christmas tree of this page. Oh, so this is actually the rest of that envelope that is up here. So here's the envelope here. And then here's this side here. Now in the first video, which I'll link down below, it's actually week 4 video that shows you how to do the envelope, okay, and how we sewed it all together and everything. Yeah, so I think that is it. I'm not sure, you guys, because now that I'm thinking about it, I think I just shared the video. I don't think I put in that part, but I will put that part in. Okay, I will definitely share this tutorial with you. Okay, so I have to remind myself that. So, so I can't remember off the top of my head. This is just a little tiny manila envelope, and I thought that this is so cute. And so I cut out the tag, put some little sparkly washi tape here, and used one of those little square sceneries for the back there, and magnetized it. And then here is the other side of it. And I went ahead and I glued down this beautiful velvet ribbon that I had, and then I used the other big snowflake right here. Now on the inside of this, I went ahead and just added the remaining pieces of the set, besides those 2 pages that I had. And so I added all the little extra tags. I added the little cut apart pieces. I added words, and here's some more tags. I think these are so cute. Now you can definitely add cardstock behind those and then cut them out. That's what I did. And then here is some more of the pockets and stuff. And I just thought that this, that way you can decorate or use these on cards, or, whatever you would like. I just thought that that would be a nice, way for you to use the rest of the stuff that I had, that I made using this paper. And again, it is magnetized, so definitely magnetized. And then here is Santa. Here I put some books on a paper clip. I used some more of that pretty pink trim with the flat back pearls. And that is the end of signature number 2. Now this again folds out like this. So you have a piece here you can put a picture on. You can even put a picture over this if you want. And because this is actually a tuck under here. Okay. And then here I just added some more of that paper. I just love these little cookies and stuff. So definitely you can use those for cards or whatever you would like. And I just thought that this was super, super cute. I hope you guys like it. I like I said, I am more of a mini album and folio person. So I have tons of videos of tutorials on those. But junk journals, just, I don't know what it is. They stump me. And this is, I think, my 3rd, maybe 4th junk journal I've made, but they always just stump me. And I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much or something. I don't know. But this video is pretty long, you guys. So next I'm going to announce the winners. So for package number 1, we are going to go ahead and give away. This is for the number 1 winner, and the number 1 winner is actually, hold on just one second, I took a picture of it. Custom Decor by Anne. She is the winner of the journal. So Anne, thank you so much for commenting on all the videos. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy this little journal. I think it is super, super cute. And I hope that you enjoy it. So you have 72 hours to contact me with your name and address, and I will put my email address down below for you, and also here, so you can go ahead and email me your address. And I just appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us in this hop. I thank you so much. So the next winner is my friend my little crafty friend, Sylvia Peaster. Sylvia Peaster, you won the tag set and a die. This die is a gingerbread house, and it is super cute. I've made a couple of little, I think I made a box last year using this die, and it is super cute. Comes with a little gingerbread man, and it comes with a little candy cane. Super, super cute. I just absolutely love this die. But y'all, I'm moving and I need to get rid of some of my stuff. So I thought, you know, this is perfect time to give somebody something. And then I made this sequence shaker bits for some shakers. And I just thought that this was super cool. So I did add a lot of the little flakes in here that are red, green, and gold. I went ahead and put two other different shakers bits that I had in here, and I just think this turned out super cute. So super Christmassy. Has little gingerbread man in here, some peppermint candies, Christmas trees, stockings. Super, super cute. So she gets some shaker bits, this, and also another surprise. So in with the shaker bits, I am giving her, just a minute, I forgot to add these in here. I'm giving her 4 of these little domes. Now these domes, you can add shakers in, and they look just like this. Okay, they're like little bubbles, right? And you just put them on top of your card or, you know, whatever, and you just add your shaker inside of there. So shaker bits inside, and I just think that these are super, super cute. So these to go with the little shaker bits, and then the die. And I hope that you like this, Sylvia. So I'll be sending this to you, and so please, please, please let me know. Email me your addresses and your information so I can mail these off to you guys. Thanks again, Ann and Sylvia, and congratulations. And thank you all so much for joining in and watching my video, and hope that you got some inspiration from all the videos and from my junk journal. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.